Hi, I'm Niall Horan, and this is Ask the Audience for Lad Bible. Right, here we go. Who would Niall call first in an emergency? My lawyer? I'd probably give him a shout in most cases. Who would I call? Yeah, probably my girlfriend. She'd have the best chance of helping me, I'd imagine.
Who do you think they said?
They probably said Capaldi or something like that. President Biden, 3%. I met the guy once for about 15 minutes.
I mean, he could probably help because he is the president of the United States.
I have an in.
Do you think he'd respond to the call?
Probably not. But 3%, that's low. Let's see what we got above. Harry Styles, 7%. That's crazy that the leader of the free world got 4. Again, he got 4% less than Harry Styles. Yeah, I'd give Harry a shout. He would give concrete advice.
Good in an emergency situation?
A relaxed figure, yeah. I'm sure he would, yeah.
You need those.
Yeah, you need people like that. Number 2, Lewis Capaldi, 10%. No, he'd freak out. He'd be more freaked out than me. So I'm not giving him a shout. Yeah, he'd be all over the place. I'd actually have to help. It would work in reverse. I'd call him, and then I'd have to talk him down. Yeah, that's right. Number 1, let's see what we got. His mum, 43%. Yes, I'll give my mother a shout. Yeah, although she'd probably freak out too, so not great ones. Next one. If Niall changed his hairstyle, what would suit him best? What would I get? I don't know. I don't have the head for a mullet, and also too many people are doing it. God, I don't know. Let's see what happens. My God. That is... Wow. None of them.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Yeah, I probably would have went for none of them. I think probably number 2 is probably closer. The one second from left is probably the closest I've been.
How do you feel about the little ponytail one?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I'm okay, thanks. Right, here we go. Let's see what the people said. 46% for number 2. I was right, yeah. I had a feeling about that.
So that is actually someone famous's hair. Yeah, have a look.
There's a bit of grey in there. Is it Paul Mescal?
You are correct.
No offence, Paul. I've just aged you by saying that. Next one. We asked the public, do you think Niall wheezes in the shower? Yes or no? Oh. Should we just do the court of public opinion and let's see what happens? 87% said yes.
Thoughts on that?
No comment, Your Honour.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, they know me and they don't know me as well, at the same time. Next one.
About that?
This is fun. This is good. Who should play Niall in a movie about his life? I always get Alan Leach, who is an Irish guy from Downton Abbey. And I seen him one day in a coffee shop in LA, and we got chatting because he was doing an interview with Ellen or something like that, and it got brought up that he looks exactly like me, and it's crazy. When I seen him, I was like, oh, we actually do. He's a great actor. He's Irish, so the accent wouldn't have to change too much, and he looks pretty much like me. It's either him or Brad Pitt. 5, Cillian Murphy, 1%. 1% of people said Cillian Murphy. I have a feeling that the next 4 are also Irish. Oh, Owen Wilson. Wow.
I'm not sure where that came from, but...
Wow. Have you ever seen that noise going around? Wow, wow, wow. 5% of people said Owen Wilson. 3 said Zac Efron. No to Cillian Murphy, no to Owen Wilson. Zac Efron, I'll take it. Makes me more handsome. 2, Paul Mescal. 18% of people said Paul Mescal. It's not mezcal, as people have been saying. It's definitely mescal. Yes, also a nice, extremely handsome Irishman. So yeah, and he's brilliant.
Who do you think the top person's going to be?
It's definitely not going to be Alan Leach, put it that way. I actually thought number 1 would have been Cillian Murphy, just because of how popular he is. Who could it be? Let's find out. Tom Holland, 23%. Yes, I'll take that.
Yeah, happy
Big
with
time.
that?
Yeah.
Do you know Tom?
I do know Tom, yes. I played a bit of golf with him. Don't know about his Irish accent. His English one's pretty good. He's, yeah, great lad. And really good actor, as we know. So, I'll take that. The lineup is pretty strong, actually. The Owen Wilson one was a bit weird. That 4% more people thought that Owen Wilson was better than Cillian Murphy. What reality TV show should Niall appear on? I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is probably the one I'd go for.
How would you fare with the bugs?
Claustrophobia, very bad at that.
Okay.
Not good with small spaces. The rest of it, I think I'd be all right. Food as well, I'd get like Ian Wright angry when I'm hungry. Let's see what... The Traitors, 5% love The Traitors.
Bloody great.
Oh my God, what a great show. Brilliant show. That's a low percentage, anyway. MILF Manor. What?
Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, so it's basically like a bunch of MILFs in a house and then they bring in, it's like meant to be a dating show, they think it's a dating show, and then they bring in their sons, so all the women's sons.
What?
So then dating to the sons, basically.
Holy... That is ballistic.
Mm-hmm. Interested in appearing on it?
Weirdly enough, no. I do want to watch it though.
Yeah.
Naked Attraction. God, no. Absolutely not. I'm not getting my feet out for anyone. Never mind anything above that. 12% that was. SAS Who Dares Wins. Absolutely not. Couldn't think of anything worse, honestly. Just Foxy roaring in my face for no reason. Alright, Foxy, you're on camera. Shout as loud as you can. And he would roar at me. I'd be useless. I'd just, don't hurt me. Number 1, The Great British Bake Off. Honestly. Now I really know what people think of me. They really do think I'm just like the most vanilla man ever.
How do you think you fare on Bake Off? Do you think you...
Oh, I'll be useless, yeah. Terrible. I have an idea, but like, no, I'm not doing that. Not great ones, actually. I'm raging. I'm a Celebrity would have been the one I would have went with. Which Hogwarts house would Niall be in? Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Slytherin? Right, I'm going to take out Slytherin and Ravenclaw. I'm going to leave A and C in Gryffindor and Hufflepuff, as you can see here.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Not to the extent that I would stick myself in one of the houses, but if I don't give up. Mm-hmm. Gryffindor. Let's see what I would go for. Gryffindor. They're probably saying Hufflepuff. Let's see what happens. Hufflepuff. 58%. How did I know?
It's a good one. Like, it's the underdogs.
I know, it's a bit harmless though, isn't it?
Yeah. So the traits are like hardworking.
Yeah.
Nice to a fault.
Okay.
And kind.
Yep.
And just like good people.
Okay. I'll take it, but they are known as the softies, aren't they?
Yeah, but Cedric Diggory was in Hufflepuff.
Okay. Right.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
It could have been worse. Could it? Next one. We asked the public, what is Niall's dream date? Well, I always when I remember growing up and you couldn't go anywhere, I always hated the idea of cinema. Remember cinema used to be a date, when you were young, especially coming from small town.
Did you do the arm?
Yeah, all that stuff. I mean, it's the worst thing in the world to do, go to the cinema. Just pure silence, you have to watch the movie. When do you get a chance to actually get to know anyone? So no, not date, not that. I would say good restaurant that you can both agree on is good, and then maybe go to the pub afterwards, because I feel like people are more relaxed in pubs. I think we like the idea of sitting down at the fancy restaurant table and doing all that stuff, but the more relaxed you can be on a date, the better. Let's have a look at the options. A, pint in a pub.
There we go, who'd have thought it?
There it is. Netflix and chill. Yeah, I do a lot of that. Mm-hmm. I do a lot of that. Crazy golf, I absolutely hate. And that's probably going to be high on the list. I despise it, I'm useless at it. For a golfer, I'm terrible at it. D, karaoke. It is, that's fun. See, that's in order that would happen. You would go pint in the pub, you go restaurant, pint in the pub. You know, if it's first date stuff, you get to know each other quite well and it's a bit of a laugh. Then you end up in some underground karaoke place in Soho.
What would you be singing?
I always sing, I don't know why, New York State of Mind by Billy Joel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It sits in my vocal range very well.
Do you want to give us a rendition now?
No.
Okay.
Sound like a bag of screaming cats at this time. I'd say people went with Crazy Golf or Pint in the Pub. I would say Pint in the Pub, but Crazy Golf. 37% of people said Crazy Golf, and I despise it. Yeah, they really don't. The people think they know me, but they know Crazy Golf is a disaster. I would never do that. Yeah, because you want to be good at something, don't you? If you're going to do an activity, you want to be half decent at it.
Yeah, but maybe it's quite an embarrassing thing to be good at. Like it's cool to not be good at it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
that and bowling, like it's not.
There's my excuse.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.